89-59 is the final. Big margin of victory, but the reality is no game's guaranteed in the Jayhawk Conference, and even though it's a home court game, you still have to follow through and you have to play the game right.
Yeah, you do. I thought we started out with a lot of energy and kind of jumped on them a little bit, and then they made a run towards the end of the first quarter and second quarter, and nobody's going to quit playing. It doesn't matter who you're playing at Jayhawk and what their record is and what they normally do. They're not going to quit playing. But I was really pleased. I think the second half we did a really nice job of executing what we talked about changing at halftime, and we made the. It's one thing about coaching. You can have all the right answers, but the players still have to do it, and the players did it, and I'm just really proud of them.
Yeah, you go into the locker room at halftime up by 6, and a lot of credit goes out to Neosho County. They came out in the third quarter. They played really hard, made a run at you guys, but you guys responded not just once, but twice in the second half to widen that lead out and keep it at double digits. And I thought it was a great concerted effort tonight from your girls. They did a super good job on both ends of the floor. Rapalooshi and Gorka had a breakout night offensively, 25 points for her. We always know she's going to be a glass eater for us, but her presence alone on the court really just kind of dictates the pace of how the game goes.
It really does. The other night at Coffeyville, she only played 13 minutes because she's in foul trouble. And she really normally does a good job staying out of foul trouble, but she's so aggressive. So we got to have her on the court. And, yeah, she was just fantastic. We were settling, I thought, for too many threes. We were open, but I think we settled a little bit too much for threes early. Maddie Curtis hit some early, but no, I didn't think anybody else could throw it in the ocean. And so we talked about taking it more inside. And then when we put the press on the second half, we were getting layups. And, you much rather shoot layups than threes.
Well, there's no doubt. And that forced Neosho County to really try to pack the paint a little bit to stop that dribble drive going inside. It did open up some shots outside for your girls. I mean, I think you guys hit 10 triples on the night, whereas Neosho had 9 of their own. I mean, they were pretty much launching them at will outside, and that was really their only offense.
Yeah, they're averaging 11 a game, so I guess we did okay. They only got 9, but that's how they want to play. They want to make the game chaotic and shoot a lot of threes and play fast, and we kind of fell into that like second quarter a little bit and weren't really executing our stuff, but that's how they play. So I was really happy that we made adjustments at halftime. We killed them. We got them inside, and then we kicked it out and hit some threes. And that's how we hit threes best when we play inside out.
Yeah, great inside-out game for sure, Coach. And now getting ready for postseason play. Of course, it's Region 6 playoffs coming up this Monday night. We're going to host a first-round game for sure. We know that. We don't know the opponent yet, I don't think. But the reality is when it comes down to the playoffs, it's one and done. Every game is critical. And your message for your girls, even though you probably haven't had a chance to really talk about it to them, but what is it you're really going to have to try to get across to them?
Well, we actually did just talk about it. And, we talked about two things. Last year they were the third seed and had a home court, and it really didn't mean nothing because then they lost to Colby. So, I've been doing this a long time, and I've been blessed to be part of some high school state championships, some college championships. So I know what it takes, and it really needs to stick together. There's no time to complain about playing time. There's no time to be mad at your teammate. There's no time to be mad at your coach Turgeon. You got to be a grown up. You got to act and be mature and talk things through. And we just don't have time for that now. I told them right now, all we're doing is basketball and school through these playoffs. And my teams that have done that and stuck together during that time have done very, very well during the playoffs. So that's what we did talk about.
That's great advice, Coach. Congratulations on the win tonight. Great season so far. Let's keep it rolling. Let's just keep on moving down the playoffs. And I'll tell you what, it's exciting right now.
Well, thank you. And I'm excited too. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you, Coach Turgeon. Congratulations on the win tonight. The Pirates winning big, 89-59 over Neosho County, as Independence improving overall on their record to 14-6 in conference play and 16-6 overall. The Lady Pirates will wait for the Region 6 playoffs to unfold right here at the Fieldhouse in Indy this coming Monday night, April 5th. Opponent yet to be determined and time still undetermined. We're getting ready for the guys' game here coming up. And, of course, it's sophomore night tonight. And do want to mention we have some sophomores in uniform for the Pirates. First off, number 1, a redshirt sophomore from Conyers, Georgia, the 6'2", Jalen Bussey. Also a sophomore, number 2, Madison Monroe, a 6'4 sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. Sophomore, number 3, 6'7 out of Apopka, Florida, Keeving Etienne. And for the Pirates, a big-time sophomore, one of the fan favorites, the 6'7 sophomore from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Tim Dowser. Next sophomore is number 12. He is a guard, 6'2" out of Hartford, Connecticut, JT Alexander. Those are the sophomores tonight for Independence. It is sophomore night. And, of course, Pirate head coach Bill Morosco, his assistants Justin Mann, Alex Fodness, and Tom Tyler out congratulating each of the sophomores as they are being honored with a commemorative picture that is framed. A real nice setup for them for sure. And, you know, it's a bittersweet time for all teams when it comes down to the final home game for their departing players. And these guys have done a tremendous job. Tim Dowser, of course, a returning starter for Independence, as he has been lights out for 2 years in a row. And Indy going to miss him big time, but there's still a lot of basketball left to play, as tonight's game will finalize the regular season here at the ICC Fieldhouse. But there will be first-round playoffs coming up this Monday coming for the Pirate women and the Pirate men. We have been informed the Pirate men have already been guaranteed a first-round home court game in the Region 6 playoffs. Again, the opponent is yet to be determined, and the time is not determined as of yet. But outside of that, both the Pirate men and women are in, and they will host here from the field house, at least according to the information we've received. We know the Pirate women have locked down that home court date for Monday night, and the Pirate men as well. So the Independence women actually waiting to find out the outcome of the Butler-Coffeyville women's game down in the Ville going on right now in the latter part of that game in the fourth quarter. If Butler should knock off Coffeyville, then the Pirate women would get 2 home court games in the playoffs, which would be huge and could possibly pave their way to the Final Four in Wichita, Kansas at Friends University for the Region 6 tournament. Again, if you just tuned into our broadcast, you're listening to Pirate Basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. I'm Jeff Carpenter. I'm the man behind the mic, the voice of the Pirates. Special thanks always going out to my studio engineer, Nick Bryan, for keeping everything running smoothly. That's a huge relief and a benefit to me every time I'm on the air. Tonight's opponents for the Pirates, the Neosho County Panthers out of Chanute, Kansas, as Neosho County be decked out in black tops and bottoms, orange trim, orange numbers. First starter out for the Panthers, number 3, a 6'2 freshman out of Olathe, Kansas, Cougar Downing. Second starter for Neosho, number 11, a 6'2 sophomore from Parsons, Kansas, and a former Labette County High School standout, Magic Relaford. Third starter for the Panthers, number 13, a 6'8 sophomore from Sydney, Australia, Daniel Titus. Fourth starter for Neosho, number 15, a 6'6 sophomore from New Orleans, Louisiana, DeAndre Hughes. And the fifth starter for the Panthers, number 32, a 6'4 freshman from Waldorf, Maryland, Tremaine Chesley. Head coach for the Panthers in his 14th year, Jeremy Coombs, and assistant coach Clint Isaac. And now, as the lights go down at the ICC Fieldhouse, the laser lights come on to announce the starting 5 for your Independence Pirates. First out for the Pirates, number 1. He's a redshirt sophomore out of Conyers, Georgia, standing 6'2", Jalen Bussey. Second starter for Independence, also a sophomore, standing at 6'4", out of Charlotte, North Carolina, number 2, Madison Monroe. Third starter for Indy, the sophomore out of Apopka, Florida, standing at 6'7", Number 3, Keeving Etienne. 4th starter for Indy, a sophomore also from the Sunshine State of Florida, out of Fort Lauderdale. He stands at 6'7", number 5, the Tim Dowser. And the 5th starter for Indy tonight, a redshirt freshman standing at 6'1", out of Trenton, New Jersey, Carsomer Paul. Head coach for the Pirates in his 2nd season, Bill Morosco, and assistant coaches at Justin Mann, Alex Fodness, and Tom Tyler. I'm Jeff Carpenter bringing you Jayhawk Conference basketball as always here on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF, or if you're dialing us in on our live stream at indypirates.com. Go to YouTube channel and subscribe while you're there. We'd love that. Pirates in the light gray tops and bottoms, white numbers, Independence across the chest, Neosho black tops and bottoms, orange trim, Neosho across the chest with orange numbers. And players jump, but the official doesn't throw the ball up. That could be a problem. Now we're going to try it again. That was just a dress rehearsal. Here we go. Etienne going to jump center against Hughes, and Hughes tips it in the backcourt at the east end. Neosho has the ball to start the game. Across the timeline, Magic Relaford. He'll skip it over right wing to Chelsea. Inside it goes to Hughes, into the corner, 3-ball coming, and that's Downing. He can't get it to fall. Saved by Neosho. They'll have another chance. Chelsea with it. It goes to Relaford. He'll drive, puts it up and in off the glass and hits the deck. Relaford on the board for Neosho, 2-zip. Underway, 19 and a half minutes and counting in the first half. Pirates with the ball, first offensive possession to Etienne at the high post. Now it goes to Paul. He'll dump it off. The Dowser over to Etienne. Out top, Paul on the dribble. Kicks it to Dowser. Shot clock at 8. He'll go inside. Spin move to Bussey. He'll put up the 3. It's off the mark. Rebound controlled by Neosho. And here come the Panthers up 2-zip. Relaford across the timeline. Right wing pass goes to Chelsea. He'll drive into the lane. Puts it up. It won't go. Keeving Etienne with the rebound for Indy. Outlet pass goes to Carsomer Paul. He'll bring it across midcourt left wing. Now over right wing it goes into the corner. Indy works it around the perimeter left side. Dowser drives, and he's going to be fouled on the dribble drive baseline. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Titus picking up his first personal for Neosho, the 6'8 sophomore from Australia. Tim Dowser to the free throw line to shoot 2, and Dowser hits the first free throw. 2-1 Neosho here early on, 18:41 on the clock, first half. Dowser gets one more. Pounds the ball a couple times, puts it up, and it rattles in. Got them both. Tim with 2. Pirates tied 2-2. 18:37. They'll press in the backcourt. Relaford with the ball. Spying him man-to-man. It'll be Jalen Bussey. He dumps it off left wing to Chelsea. On the dribble, Independence in the man-to-man defense. Chelsea drives, puts it off the window too hard. Independence with the rebound. Etienne gets it off to Carsomer Paul. He'll drive to the bucket, puts it up. It's blocked. And the rejection by Titus. Here comes Neosho with the ball, tied at 2. Relaford across midcourt. Gets it to Titus. He'll fire from three-point range. It's off the mark. And the ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Panthers with 18:03 on the clock in the first half. It's no mystery. Neosho County, they like the 3-ball. They'll shoot several of them outside the arc. We're tied at 2. We go under 18 minutes. Carsomer Paul across the timeline gets it inside to Madison Monroe as he brings it out on the baseline. He'll now drive into the paint. Monroe loses the handle, gets it back, puts the shot up. It won't go, but Keeving Etienne cleans up the loose change, and Etienne with 2 points. 4-2 Pirates. Inside on the drive, and it should be a charging call against Daniel Titus, and he gets rang up for his second personal already here at the 17:39 mark of the first half. Pirates up 4-2, and Titus is going to have to check out with the 2 personals Taking his spot, DeAndre Buggage, the 5'10 freshman out of Gray, Louisiana. So Titus, a lot taller at 6'8". It's about a 10-inch difference. Inside it goes Etienne. Out top, around the perimeter, Dowser. Now to Etienne. He'll drive into the paint. Pump fake, puts the floater up. It won't drop. Rebound controlled by Neosho. DeAndre Hughes. He'll get it off into the backcourt to Relaford. Magic on the dribble out top. He'll pull up for three. It's way off the mark on the heel. Rebound controlled by Independence. Madison Monroe across the timeline. We near the 17-minute mark. To Carsomer Paul into the corner. Back out top to Monroe, left wing. He'll go back into the corner on the pass to Keeving Etienne. Now to Tim Dowser. He'll fire for three. It's off the mark. Ran down by Etienne, and then he bounces the ball off the Neosho player. Buggage gets it skipped off his left knee out of bounds. Independence keeps it with 16:52 on the clock. First half, Pirates up 4-2. Carsomer Paul to get it in right in front of the Panthers bench on the east end. Shot clock at 19. He slaps the ball, goes to Etienne. Keeving, spin move down on baseline, cut off, kicks it out to Bussey outside the arc. Shot clock at 11. Now to Etienne. He'll spin in the lane, puts the shot up, has it blocked. Neosho comes up with the loose ball. On the breakaway is Downing. He drives to the bucket, puts the floater up and in for two. Cougar Downing with his first points of the night, tied at 4, under 16 and a half minutes here in the first half. Pirates operate between the circles. Carsomer Paul picks up the dribble, throws it over left wing. Madison Monroe. Neosho goes man-to-man defense. Now into the corner. Etienne inside Carsomer Paul. He puts it up and in for two. Paul hits the deck but got the deuce to fall. His first points of the night. Indy up 6-4. We hit the 16-minute mark first half. Chelsea with it in the corner. He dumps it off on the drive. Buggage out top. Relaford. He fires for three. It's off the mark. Rebound by Madison Monroe. Passes it off to Paul in the backcourt. Carsomer across the timeline on the dribble. Throws it right wing. Etienne. 15:40 and counting. Now to Dowser out top between the rings. He'll pull it back outside. Shot clock at 14. Now over to Carsomer Paul. Inside it goes to Monroe. He's bottled up. He'll still put the shot up, but it won't fall. Rebound controlled by Hughes for Neosho. 6-4 Pirates. 15:20 and counting in the first half. Downing fires from long distance, and he hits his triple. Cougar Downing now with 5 points for Neosho. Panthers on top 7-6. Indy with the ball. We near the 15-minute mark first half. Paul with it out top between the circles. Left side pass into the corner to Bussey. He'll pass it back to Paul. Paul fires for three. It's off the mark. Long rebound ran down by Etienne. Now to Dowser. Tim drives in the lane. Puts it up with the left hand off the window. Tim Dowser with 4 points for Indy. Pirates regain the lead at 8-7. Buggage back the other way. He'll put the shot up and it's rejected out of bounds. Great job by Madison Monroe coming up with the block shot for Indy at the 14:42 mark. First half, Pirates 8, Neosho County 7. Panthers get the ball back, 23 on the shot clock. Jonathan Mogbo checks in for Independence. Etienne will set down. Hughes with it. He'll drive into the paint, kicks it into the corner. Chelsea, he pulls it back out on the baseline, skips it to Buggage. Independence spreads the floor. They'll go zone defense now. Buggage on the drive elbow over to Downing. He'll fire for three. It's off the mark. Ball tipped out. Ran down by Hughes for Neosho. New 20-second shot clock. He'll drive into the lane. Puts his shot up. No good. But we get a whistle and a foul that goes against the Pirates. Madison Monroe picking up his first team foul for the Pirates at the 14:18 mark of the first half. 8-7 Indy. To the line to shoot two, DeAndre Hughes for Neosho County, and he misses the first one. Hughes still scoreless for the Panthers. 8-7, fast and furious. That's how we like it here in the men's game. Hughes eyes the bucket west end. Second shot's up, and it goes. He splits the free throws. His first points of the night, tied at 8-all. Pressure in the backcourt. Shamon Artis is checked in for Indy. He'll get it up across the timeline on the pass to Madison Monroe. Back to Artis. Left side it goes to Mikhail Stevenson, who's just came in. Now it goes to Mogbo out top. Dowser thought about the three. Instead, he'll drive, puts it off the glass. No good. Hughes with the rebound for Neosho. We go under 14 minutes. Now to Buggage, right wing. The stop step. He'll pass it off. Chelsea with it. He's bottled up. Good job by Mogbo. Now to Dowser. 2-on-1 break. Tim drives to the bucket. Can't get it to go. Neosho County comes up with it. Here comes Buggage back the other way. He throws the ball away. Stolen by Mikhail Stevenson for Indy. Tied at 8, 13 and a half minutes. Ring, and there's the shot for three, and it's Shaman Artis that knocks down the three ball from the right wing. His first points of the night, 11-8 Pirates with 13:26 on the clock. Neosho to key it in, and Independence goes to full court pressure. Relaford gets it into Buggage. He's double teamed into the corner. He'll dribble out of it. Now throws it across the timeline to Downing. He'll pull up. He'll fire the three ball, and he knocks it down. Cougar Downing with 2 triples. He's got 8 points. We're tied at 11, 13-10 and counting here in the first half. Indy with the ball. Mogbo. Jonathan fires left wing to Artis. Into the corner it goes to Monroe. Now to Dowser. Out top between the rings to Stevenson. Right wing pass, Mogbo. He'll hand it off to Stevenson. He'll pull up from the elbow. Shot's no good. Monroe with the putback, and Madison Monroe gets his first points of the night on the offensive glass. 13-11. Pirates up 2. 12:40 and counting here in the first half. Buggage with it, right wing for the Panthers. He'll pull it back out between the circles, throws it over Relaford. He'll fire for three, and Magic Relaford finally gets a triple to fall. That's his 5th point of the night. 14-13, Panthers with the 1-point lead. Now to Artis, left wing for Indy. He'll throw cross court right side to Mogbo. Neosho goes zone, inside it goes, and Stevenson shot to fall under the basket. Here come the Panthers. Down low it goes. Rams it. The assist by Magic Relaford. Neosho taking the lead. 6 first half. We're going to take a 30-second commercial break. Basketball. 9. College. 06 in the long ball and taking a 16-13 lead. Downing is not, and Magic Relaford has dialed in a long-range 3 ball. Pirates with the ball after the timeout. Mikhail Stevenson will bring it up across midcourt. Waiting on him, Quentin Asbury. He'll pass it off to Mogbo. Now to Monroe on the wing. Into the corner to Mogbo. Under 12 minutes. Jonathan drives, puts it up. It won't go. Battling for the... Everybody after it. Indy ties it up in the paint, and the possession arrow sticks with the Pirates with 16 left on the shot clock and 11:43 on the game clock. Pirates trailing 16-13, and just FYI, Panthers won the first meeting, but March 8th at 82-5. Baseline puts, has it rejected by Hughes. He pins it against the backboard. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to the Pirates. 19 on the shot clock. So DeAndre Hughes, his presence known defensively for the Panthers. Indy gets it in or tries to get out of bounds again. So 1 second melts off the shot clock down to 18. 11:34 left, first half. Pirates down 16-13. The Mogbo, right wing, goes to Artist. He'll fire the three. Man, he's got a quick triple night. We're tied at 16. Good luck guarding him. You can't even. He's so fast. Pressure in the backcourt. Downing with it, and we're going to get a bump and a foul in the backcourt against Independence. This one going against Jonathan. His foul for Indy at the 11. First half, we're tied at 16. Non-shooting Panthers to get it in. Again, full court pressure in the backcourt. Chelsea. Back to Chelsea. He'll bring it up across midcourt left side. Dumps it down low, and unable to hang on is Asbury for the Panthers. He loses it out of bounds. Turnover. And Independence gets it back with 11:18 on the clock. Left to right come the Pirates. Mikhail Stevenson. He'll bring it up across midcourt. Man defense by the Panthers to Mogbo. There goes the backdoor cut, and Madison slams it down. Monroe's going to be fouled on the shot. At 6'4", Monroe goes vertical and jams it two-handed. 18-16 Pirates take the lead. The personal foul against DeAndre Hughes, his first for the Panthers. Monroe eyes the bucket. It's up and in. He knocks down the and one, and Madison Monroe now with 5 points. What an effort as he went baseline and flushed it with two hands. Pirates up by 3, 19-16. They're pressing in the backcourt. There's the trap. Chelsea with it. He'll get it across the timeline to Asbury. He throws it down to Hughes. Out top it goes. Relaford. He'll drive. Puts it off the glass for 2. Magic Relaford now with 7 points for the Panthers. Indy's lead at 19-18. To ETN, right wing to Taylor. KJ's just checked in around the perimeter. Artist fires again, and another 3-ball for Shamon Artist. 3 shots, 3 triples, 9 points. I dare you to stop him. 22-18, 10.5 minutes and counting here in the first half. Pirate lead at 4. Man-to-man defense by Indy. Relaford with it between the rings. Throws it over right side to Asbury. Back to Relaford. ETN on him. He zips it back to Asbury, right side. Back to Relaford. Shot clock at 5. My money's on Relaford to shoot. He does. It's for 3. That's a surprise, and it's no good. Here comes KJ Taylor with the rebound for Indy. Trying to get it to Mikhail Stevenson, but it's off his fingertips, out of bounds. And a turnover Pirates with 10:02 left here in the first half. Indy up 22-18. And here comes Neosho County. Panthers dribble to the left wing, Relaford. He'll pull it back out between the rings. We go under 10 minutes. 15 on the shot clock. 9:44 on the game clock. Downing with it. He'll drive, puts it off the glass, and he hits the deck. It goes in. Cougar Downing, man, he's been on fire. He's got 10. Pirates throw it away back the other direction. Neosho can either tie it or take the lead with a triple. Relaford with it. He'll go to Chelsea. Chelsea drives into the lane. He puts the runner up. Count the and the foul. They're going to get Jonathan Mogbo with his second personal for Indy. And Tremaine Chesley, he hits the 2-ball, tied at 22 all with 9:22 left. Make it 9:23 left in the first half. And we're tied at 22 all. So one thing we do know is the way that the Jayhawk Conference East shakes out on the women's side. Butler is the number 1 seed. Women, the number 2 seed at 14-6. And the Coffeyville Red Ravens, the 3 seed at 13-6. And Coffeyville should a conference game and get a win because they would own the tiebreaker against Independence if that came down to it. But as it shakes out right now, Butler 1, Indy 2, Coffeyville 3 on the women's side. So if that holds and does not change, the Pirate women would be able to host a couple playoff games here at the field house in Indy in the Region 6 tournament. So despite the fact that the Ravens won tonight on the women's side, they defeated Butler 71-61 as the 9th-ranked Grizzlies fall down in the Ville to the Red Ravens. But nonetheless, Independence right now securing the number 2 seed on the women's side. And the Independence men, they're trying to get a hard-fought win here tonight against the visiting Neosho County Panthers. Neosho's already knocked off the Pirates once, 82-75 up in Chanute back on March 13th. And to the free throw line for the and one will be Tremaine Chelsea, and he misses the free throw. Indy with the rebound. Inside it goes. Keeving Etienne puts the shot up, and he's going to be fouled. Personal foul is going to go against Quentin Asbury. His first for the Panthers with 9:14 on the clock. First half remaining, 22-22 on the scoreboard. Etienne at the line for Indy, and he hits the first free throw. This is Keeving's first trip at the stripe. He's got 3 points tonight altogether. 23-22. One more for Etienne and the Pirates. He eyes the east bucket here at the field house in Indy. Shot is up, and it goes in as well. So Etienne cashes in at the charity stripe. Coming into the lineup for the Pirates, Ty Butner having a seat will be Shaman Ardis. Pressure in the backcourt by Indy. Pirates up by 2, 24-22. Relaford across the timeline left side. We near the 9-minute mark. Inside it goes on baseline to Hughes. He kicks it over far side. Asbury, he'll pull up from mid-range. It's no good. Butner with the rebound for Indy. He'll get the pass off in the backcourt to Dowser across the timeline. Down low it goes to Monroe. Madison with the spin move, and they're going to catch him with the traveling violation. Couldn't get rid of the ball before he took a step. 8:51 on the clock. First half, Pirates 24, Neosho County 22. Into the lineup for the Panthers. First time tonight, Devontae Russ, the 6'6 freshman out of Louisiana. And having a seat will be DeAndre Hughes. Here come the Panthers. Inside it goes to Russ. Now to Relaford, and he hits the 3 ball from the left wing. Magic Relaford has dialed up his second triple of the first half. 25-24, Panthers up by 1. Carsomer Paul will bring it up across the timeline for Indy. We near the 8.5-minute mark here in the first half. Panthers hold a 1-point edge. Paul around the dribble, right wing. Shot clock at 14. He throws it over to Dowser outside the arc. Tim on the dribble. Pulls up from mid-range. Shot is off the heel. No good. Ty Butner goes high for the rebound. And they're going to get a foul over the back against the Pirates. Ty Butner, his first. 4th team foul for Indy. 14 fouls for Neosho with 8:17 and counting here in the first half. Panthers up 25-24. They'll bring it across the timeline. DeAndre Buggage, he'll drive, puts the floater up off the glass. No good. Keeving Etienne with the rebound for Indy. Etienne brings it across midcourt, throws it to Carsomer Paul, right side. He'll bring it out between the circles, passes off left wing. Monroe down on baseline. Butner, he'll drive. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So a turnover, Pirates, with 7:55 on the clock here in the first half. Independence stays in the full court press. Buggage with it, guarded by Paul. He'll get it across the timeline. Throws into the corner. It goes to Chelsea. He's cut off at the baseline. Now to Russ. Out top, Buggage. Thought about the 3. Instead, he'll dribble out of it. Throws it over right side to Downing. Shot clock at 11. Goes down on baseline to Russ. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates with 7:32 remaining in the first half. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Neosho County. They key it in the backcourt. Relaford. Carsomer Paul on him. Relaford drives, puts it up and in for 2. Magic Relaford getting the runner to fall. 27-24, 7:20 and counting here in the first half. Independence trailing by 3 to Neosho County. Butner hands it off. Dowser outside the arc, left wing pass. ETN, he'll drive into the lane, and we're going to get a blocking foul against the Panther defense. This one goes against Devontae Russ, his first. And that's the 5th team foul on Neosho County with 7:08 remaining in the first half. Panthers 27, Pirates 24. Indy to get it in. Inside it goes. Put up and in. Keeving ETN powers it off the window for 2. ETN with 6 points for Indy. Pirates down 1, 27-26. Left wing it goes to Relaford. He'll fire away. 3 balls off the mark. Dowser with the rebound for Indy. Outlet pass to Paul across the timeline. He'll drive into the paint. Puts the runner up. It's no good. Ball tipped around. ETN saves it for Indy. Now to Dowser, right wing. Shot clock at 16. He'll dribble into the corner. Now into the paint. Dowser lays it up with the left hand for 2. Tim Dowser with 6 points, and the Pirates swipe the lead back. 28-27. We're under 6.5 minutes in the first half. Magic Relaford with it outside. He'll take the dribble to the right wing. Fires near side to Cougar Downing. He'll put up a long 3 ball, and it goes in. And Downing is unconscious. That's his 3rd triple of the first half. 30-28. Panthers on top by 2. Dowser with the ball. Throws right side to Monroe. Madison on the dribble. He's cut off at the elbow, and it's tied up. And the possession arrow goes back to the Panthers with 5:58 on the clock here in the first half. DeAndre Hughes checking back in for Neosho County. Russ will check out. Indy in the full court pressure. It goes to Buggage. Monroe on him. Buggage will get it up across midcourt. We go under 6 minutes. He'll drive into the lane, kicks it right side. Downing again, fires the triple and hits another 3 ball. 4 trifectas for Cougar Downing, and Neosho's up by 5, 33-28 as we near the 5.5 minute mark of the first half. Carsomer Paul dribbles left side, throws it out top to Dowser. Tim fires from 3-point land, it rims out. Buggage with the rebound for Neosho. He'll bring it up across midcourt, driving into the paint, dumps it down low to Hughes, and Hughes can't handle the hot pass. It goes out of bounds on the turnover. Shamon Artist into the lineup for Indy. Ty Butner to set down. Pirates down 33-28 with 5:19 remaining here in the first half. Checking back in for Indy also is Mikhail Stevenson. And Carsomer Paul will have a seat for the Pirates. Stevenson will bring it up across midcourt. Neosho goes to the man-to-man defense. Now to ETN. Keeving pulls up from mid-range. It's off the mark. He gets his own rebound. Now to Dowser. Tim puts up the shot. He's going to be fouled on the drive into the paint. Dowser goes to the free throw line to shoot 2, and DeAndre Hughes, who just checked back in for the Panthers, picks up his 2nd personal at the 5:06 mark of the first half. Neosho County 33, Independence 28 here in the first half of play from the field house in Indy. Tim Dowser at the stripe to shoot a pair, and he hits the first free throw. Dowser now 3 out of 3 at the line. He's got 7 points for Indy. One more coming for the 6'7" sophomore out of Fort Lauderdale, Tim Dowser. And it rims off, no good, so he splits them. Panthers with the rebound. Relaford has it in the backcourt. We hit the 5-minute mark. First half, 33-29. Neosho with the lead over Indy. Chelsea throws it to Downing. Downing drives into the paint with the scoop shot off the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by ETN to Stevenson. Down to Dowser. Oh, a two-fisted flush by the 6'7" Tim Dowser with bad intentions. 33-31. Neosho up by 2. Panthers work it left wing. Chelsea down on baseline. Hughes, he kicks it over to Downing. He'll fire from long range, and he hits his 5th triple of the first half for Cougar Downing. 36-31. Pirates have got to rein in the defense on the perimeter. Cross court it comes to ETN. Now to Dowser. Tim drives, kicks it in the corner. Artis puts up the three. It's short. Ball tipped around. Relaford comes up with it for Neosho. We hit the 4-minute mark. Left wing, ball tipped away, and last touch by Independence out of bounds. 36-31, Panthers on top of the Pirates with 3:58 remaining here in the first half. Independence in a dogfight on sophomore night from the field house in Indy. Relaford with the ball between the rings. Stevenson spies him man-to-man defense. Relaford behind the back dribble. Kicks it off now to Asbury. Over to the right side to Downing. He's going to fire from distance. This one's short, but Neosho gets the long rebound. Asbury. No, that's Chelsea. He'll kick it in the corner to Downing. Shot clock at 15. Panthers up 36-31. Now to Relaford out near midcourt. Shot clock melting away down to 7. Relaford with it. Throws it over left side. Asbury. He'll put up the three. It's off the mark. Hughes saves it. Throws it in the backcourt. Dowser steals it. Tim on the drive into the lane. Kicks it out to Artis with the spin move. Shaman with the runner. It won't go! But Keeving ETN flushes it down on the putback. Oh, ETN with a rim-rocking jam. 36-33, Panther lead at 3 with 3 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the first half. We're going to take a 30-second commercial break. It's Pirate basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. And welcome back to the field house. It's rocking here in Indy. First half, 3:05 and counting remaining. Neosho with the lead, 36-33, and the ball. They'll get it across the timeline. Driving to the bucket. Shot put up no good by Asbury. Tipped around. Dowser with the rebound. Then he throws it away. Coming back the other direction is Chelsea, and he misses the shot, but he will be fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Keeving ETN picking up his first personal foul for the Pirates. 5th team foul. And to the line to shoot a pair, Tremaine Chelsea. He hits the first free throw for Neosho. Chelsea has 3 points, 2:51 remaining. First half, 37-33 Panthers. Second shot rims off, no good. Dowser with the rebound for Indy. He gets it off in the backcourt to Stevenson. McHale gets it across the timeline. Chelsea on him defensively. He'll dribble left side, goes to Monroe. He'll drive, puts the shot up off the window, no good. Hughes comes up with the rebound for Neosho County. He gets it off to Downing. Downing on the drive, almost lost the handle, kicks it back to Relaford out top near the circle. 2:25 and counting. Shot clock at 16. Inside they go to Hughes. He's double teamed on the baseline. Now into the corner. He looks for help and bounces it off the foot of Madison Monroe as it goes out of bounds. 9 left on the shot clock for the Panthers. 2:16 left on the game clock here in the first half. Neosho with the 37-33 lead. Chelsea gets it down on baseline, and he goes to Hughes, and he goes a little close to the baseline as the ball goes out of bounds on the turnover. So Indy gets it back, down by 4, 2:12 and counting. Mikhail Stevenson brings it up across midcourt. Throws it to the high post. ETN tries to go backdoor cut. Instead, he pulls it back out, finds Tim Dowser outside the arc. Now to ETN. Shot clock at 14. ETN drives, puts the floater up. It won't go. Gets his own rebound. Keeving puts it back up. It won't go. Dowser again. Now to ETN. Now to Monroe. Madison gets it to go. Count the bucket and the foul on third-time effort by the Pirates. And Indy glass-eating on the offensive end as Madison Monroe comes up with his 7th point. He'll go to the line for the and one. The foul whistled against Cougar Downing. That's his first. 37-35. Pirates trail by 2. Monroe for the end 1, and he puts it in. Big shot, Madison Monroe. He's got 8. 37-36. Panther lead at 1. 142 and counting. Across the timeline is Chelsea. He'll throw it cross court to Downing, right wing. Out top to Relaford. Now over left wing to Chelsea. Shot clock at 14. To the high post, Asbury. He'll pull up from the free throw line, and he knocks down the 15-footer. Quentin Asbury now in the scorebook with his first points, 39-36. We're down to 80 seconds and counting, first half. Pirates down by 3. Dowser, he'll dial the 3, and Tim Dowser feeling it from downtown. He hits his first triple of the night. We're tied at 39. Into the corner it goes to Asbury for Neosho. Out top to Relaford. Shot clock under 20. Game clock under a minute. Down on baseline to Hughes. He's double teamed, fires it inside, and laying it up and in for 2 is Chelsea. He's got 5. Pirates now down by 2, 41-39. We're down to 45 seconds and counting. Shot clock at 24, game clock at 40, so there's a little bit of difference. On the wing, there it is for 3. Artis can't get it to go for the trifecta. Neosho with the rebound, and there's a 4-second difference in the shot clock and game clock. Across the timeline, Magic Relaford down to 24 on the game. Stevenson spies him man-to-man defense. Now down to 12 on the shot clock, 14 on the game clock. Relaford between the leg dribble. Looking for the screen, catches it by Hughes. He'll fire up the runner, and it goes in for 2. Down to 4 seconds. Goes to Dowser. Tim puts the shot up at the buzzer. It's no good. And at the end of one half of play from the field house in Indy, Neosho County 43, the Pirates 39. We're back to the studios for a 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, we'll have some stats and talk about the game. It's Pirate basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. And welcome back to the field house here in Independence. Halftime of the men's game. It's been a barn burner. The Neosho County Panthers leading the Independence Pirates 43-39 as Neosho living large outside the three-point arc in the first half. Cougar Downing knocking down 5 trifectas in the first half of play, and his teammate in the backcourt, Magic Relaford, has a pair of triples as well, as Neosho shooting lights out. 7 trifectas in the first half en route to this 4-point lead, 43-39 over the Pirates here in the last regular season home game for Independence on sophomore night. And again, we want to mention the sophomores for the Independence Pirate men's team. Jalen Bussey, the 6'2 redshirt sophomore from Conyers, Georgia. Madison Monroe, the 6'4 sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. Keeving Etienne, the 6'7 sophomore from Apopka, Florida. Tim Dowser, the 6'7 sophomore from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. JT Alexander, the 6'2 sophomore out of Hartford, Connecticut. And that does it, I guess. Yeah, I ran out of them. I thought I had another one, but that's it. Those are the guys that are the sophomores for Independence this year on the men's side. And I do want to mention we have some updated information in regards to the women's side of things for playoff implications in the Jayhawk Conference. Following the Independence women's and Coffeyville games tonight, the current standings are as follows. The Butler Grizzlies, the 1 seed. The Independence Pirate women, the 2 seed at 14-6 in Jayhawk play. Coffeyville Red Ravens, the 3rd seed at 13-6 in the Jayhawk East. Now, here's a footnote, though. If Coffeyville decides to schedule a makeup game versus Northwest Kansas Tech out of Goodland, Kansas, and should the Ravens win that game, they would end up being the number 2 seed in the Jayhawk East. And here's what happens. The 1st and 2nd seeds host the first 2 rounds in the Region 6 playoffs. The 3rd seed will host the first round of the playoffs, but would then be forced to go on the road in the 2nd round. Now, if the number 1 or the number 2 seeds lose, the number 3 seed would end up hosting the 2nd round tournament game should they make it that far. So anyhow, sounds a little confusing maybe, but why not? It's March Madness. We're in a COVID year, folks. What do you expect? Here at halftime, Pirate men trailing the Neosho County Panthers 43-39 at the intermission break. We'll take a look here real quickly at some of the individual scoring stats for both teams. First off, for the Pirates, Shamon Artis with 9 points, all of his points coming outside the arc in the first half. Madison Monroe with 8 points. Monroe 2 out of 2 at the free throw line. Keeving Etienne with 8 points. He's been playing big on the glass. He's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Tim Dowser leading the way for the scoring for Independence with 12 points at the break. He is also 3 for 4 at the line, and Dowser hit a big 3-ball in the first half. Carsomer Paul has chipped in with 2 points coming from the field as well. Independence as a team collectively shooting 7 out of 8 at the free throw line for over 87%. So that's a good sign. The Pirates on task from the charity stripe here in the first half. For the Neosho County Panthers, here's how it goes for the scoring. The backcourt duo of Cougar Downing, he has 19 points. Again, 5 triples in the first half for Downing. Magic Relaford, his running mate, with 14 points. He's knocked down a pair of 3-balls. DeAndre Hughes, the center for the Panthers, he's got 3 points, 1 for 2 at the stripe. Quentin Asbury, he has 2 points from the field. And Tremaine Chelsea, he has 5 points at the break. Chelsea is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. As a team, the Panthers shot 2 out of 5 at the charity stripe for 40% in the first half. We'll take a look here at some of the team stats for both teams. First off, for the visitors from Chanute, the Neosho County Panthers. Panthers shooting 17 out of 32 from the field for a little over 53%. at the intermission break. And from the three-point line, Neosho's been deadly. 7 out of 16 for almost 44% outside the arc. From the free throw line, the Panthers 2 out of 5 for 40%. For Independence, shooting from the field, 14 out of 39 for almost 36%. From three-point range, the Pirates 4 out of 11 for slightly over 36% at halftime. And from the free throw line again, Independence near spotless, 7 out of 8 at the stripe for a little over 87%. Rebounding department, total rebounds, Pirates hold the edge 24-21. Independence has gobbled up 11 offensive rebounds, and they have hit the defensive glass 13 times. For the visiting Neosho Panthers, they have 4 offensive boards and 17 defensive rebounds. As far as personal fouls go, fairly close for both teams in the first half. 7 against the Panthers, 5 against the Pirates. Assists, they favor Neosho County slightly. 7 assists compared to 6 for the Pirates. The turnover department dead even at halftime, 7 apiece for both teams. And in the steal department, Independence with the slight edge, swiping the ball 3 times compared to 2 for the Neosho County Panthers. The largest lead of the game, 5 points for Neosho County. That came in the first half at the 5:44 mark. For Independence, their largest lead by 4 points in the first half with 10:43 on the clock. The score has been tied 7 times, and we've had 8 lead changes in this first half of play. So it's been a seesaw battle back and forth between the Neosho County Panthers and the Independence Pirates at halftime. Again, the Panthers holding the 4-point edge, 43-39 here at the Fieldhouse in Independence. We're going to head back to the studios. We'll take a 2-minute commercial break. You're listening to Pirate Basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF.
Well, yeah, he sent me the football line, but the one they had up in the press booth that night was listed alphabetically, not by numbers. So if you heard, they kept just saying, number 7 with the carry because they. Yeah, that was me. Oh, that was me. I didn't have a roster. I gave you an alley. It's like here's the roster they gave me. Gabby and laptop. It was all on that board. I didn't know their names. I didn't have a roster. I was saying. I had to be out. I think the one that I had the alley.
And welcome back to the Fieldhouse here in Indy. Halftime of the men's game. The visiting Neosho County Panthers holding a 43-39 lead over the hometown Independence Pirates. It's been a good game in the first half. Indy's just going up against a red-hot shooting Panther squad, especially outside the three-point line, as they have been knocking down triples left and right. How about 7 trifectas in the first half for Neosho County? For the Pirates, Indy has a total of 4 outside the arc. Take a look at some of the standings here in Jayhawk Conference play on the men's side. In the Eastern Division, Coffeyville setting atop that at 17-2. The Ravens ranked number 5 in the country. Cali College Tigers out of Arc City ranked 15th. They're setting at the number 2 spot at 16-2 in Jayhawk play. The Butler Grizzlies not in the top 25 this week, but they have received votes as others. Grizzlies currently at 14-5 and in the 3rd spot. The Independence Pirates sitting in the number 4 position in the East with a 9-9 record coming into this game in conference play, followed by the Neosho County Panthers in 5th at 6-12. Allen County in 6th at 5-15, and rounding out the 7th place spot in the East is the Cloud County Thunderbirds at 4-15. Out west, the Hutchison Blue Dragons set in the top spot. They are outside the top 25 this week, but they did receive votes. Dragons are at 14-5 in Jayhawk play. Dodge City in 2nd at 12-7. Barton Cougars in 3rd at 12-8. The Pratt Beavers set at the 4 spot at 8-10. Colby in number 5 position at 6-8. Garden City at 6 at 7-11 in Jayhawk play. Seward County in 7th at 7-12, and Northwest Kansas Tech in the bottom at 2-18. So how it works, since there's an odd number of teams, 15 total in the Jayhawk, the last place team in the West gets omitted from the playoffs, and that would be Northwest Kansas Tech. So the Mavericks will not make the playoffs this year. Getting ready to start the second half of action here at the field house in Indy. And again, congratulations to the Pirate women winning big in the first game tonight, 89-59, as Independence improves to 14-6 in conference and 16-6 overall, and will host a first-round Region 6 playoff game this coming Monday, April 5th, right here at the field house. Time and opponent to be determined. Mikhail Stevenson with the ball, tries to go down on baseline, gets it to Dowser, back to Stevenson outside the arc. Just underway here in the second half. Pirates down 4. Artist tries to fire it into the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Magic Relaford of Neosho. Indy gets the ball back with 14 on the shot clock and 1944 on the game clock. Monroe to get it in, trying. He finally finds Keeving Etienne. Now to Dowser, to Stevenson, right side to Artis. Now it goes to Monroe in the corner. Out top to Dowser. Shot clock at 5. Got to do something. Throws it over to Stevenson. Jump stop. He'll fire at the buzzer. It goes off the rim. Independence runs it down. Dowser saves it to Monroe. Inside Madison. Drives and lays it in for 2. Monroe in double digits with 10 points. Pirates down by 2, 19-15 and counting here in the second half. Neosho works it left wing to Chelsea. He'll throw it cross court near side on the wing to Downing. Out top it goes to Titus. He wants to drive, cut off by Dowser. Fade away. He hits the 15-foot jump shot. And Titus gets his first points of the night with 18:54 and counting. Neosho back up by 4. Inside it goes baseline to Monroe. He'll pull it back out right wing on the dribble. Shot clock at 16. Coming to ETN. Left wing now to Stevenson. McHale on the jump stop dribble. He'll throw it now out to the high post. Monroe, he'll drive, puts up the shot. It's off the mark, but Madison Monroe is fouled on that dribble drive in the lane. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Personal foul goes against Cougar Downing of Neosho, his second. And that's one way to get Downing to stop making trifectas. Foul him out. 2 shots at the line, Monroe. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And he misses the first one. Monroe with 10 points, looking for number 11. Pirates down by 4. Second shot's up and in. 45-42, nearing the 18.5-minute mark here of the second half. Independence pressing the ball in the backcourt. Neosho breaks it. They throw in the corner. Titus, he'll drive into the lane, puts the floater up, no good. Tim Dowser with a good job defensively. He comes up with the rebound, now kicks it across the timeline to Mikhail Stevenson. Stevenson on the left wing. He'll pull back. 3-point shot. It's off the mark. controlled on the rebound by Chelsea for Neosho. He'll throw it down the floor and too far as Titus can't run it down. It goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover Panthers with 18:07 on the clock. Mikhail Stevenson to check out for Independence. Come back in for Indy will be Carsomer Paul. Paul takes the entry pass from Artis in the backcourt. No pressure. He brings it across the timeline. Now he drives right to the bucket, and a collision and a foul against Neosho County. And that goes against Tremaine Chelsea. That's his first, second team foul against the Panthers with 18:02 remaining in the second half. Independence down by 3. They get it in the corner. Artis fires away from 3. This one rims off. No good. Downing with the rebound for the Panthers. He'll bring it across midcourt, right side dribble. We're under 18 minutes. Indy in the man-to-man. Downing drives, puts it off the glass. No good. Dowser with the rebound for the Pirates. Tim out of the pack, dribbling right side across the timeline. Throws it out to Artis. Inside it goes ETN. He tries to go up with the shot and has the ball stripped out of bounds, and it's off the knee of the Pirates. And it goes back to Neosho County with the Panthers up 45-42, 17-36 and counting here in the second half. Relaford with it in the backcourt, gets it over to Chelsea. Chelsea to bring it across midcourt. Pirates go man-to-man defense. He'll hand it off to Downing. Now to Titus, right wing, Relaford. Down on baseline it goes to Hughes, goes over crossways. Titus puts up the shot from the baseline from 17. It's off the mark. Rebound controlled by Independence. Tim Dowser. He'll get it across the timeline. Dowser drives in the lane. Puts it off the glass. Tim Dowser on the dribble drive for the 2 ball. He's got 14. Pirates trail by 1, 45-44. Right wing it goes Chelsea for the Panthers. Independence in the man-to-man. Chelsea on the drive into the paint, and there's going to be a blocking foul against Indy. And that one's going to be charged to Madison Monroe. That's his second. First team foul for the Pirates here in the second half with 16:49 on the clock. It is a shooting foul for Tremaine Chelsea for Neosho County. He's 1 for 2 at the line, and he misses the first one. So one more coming for Chelsea and the Panthers. Neosho up by 1. 16:49 remaining here in the second half from the field house in Indy. Chelsea's second shot is good, so he splits them. He's now got 6 points. Pirates down 2. They have the ball across the timeline. Carsomer Paul zips it down low, and Keeving ETN goes airborne and flushes it down two-fisted. ETN now in double digits with 10. We're tied at 46 all, 16 and a half minutes and counting in the second half. Panthers with it right wing. Downing goes down on baseline to Hughes. He looks for help, throws it away. Indy had it, then lost it. Saved by the Panthers, and now Pirates come up with it. Good job by Artis. He gets it to ETN. Now to Paul inside. No look pass. Carsomer Paul finds Tim Dowser, who does the finger roll for the 2 ball. And Indy taking the lead, 48-46 with 16 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second half. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. It's Pirate basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Welcome back to the field house here in Indy. Coming out of the timeout, the Pirates have snatched the lead over Neosho County, 48-46 on a sweet finger roll by Tim Dowser as he takes the shiny dime on the assist from Carsomer Paul. And with 16 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the second half of play, the Pirates find themselves in the lead, and now Indy goes full court pressure defense again against Neosho County. Tremaine Chelsea to get it in, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Carsomer Paul of Indy. So Chelsea will try his luck again. Operating from the west end of the field house, gets it into Relaford, right back to Chelsea. Now to Downing across to the center circle. He'll throw it across the timeline left wing, Chelsea. Pirates in the man-to-man defense with the crossover dribble. He's trying to go to the baseline. He puts the shot up, and it's a charging call. Great job defensively as Keating Etienne stands his ground, and Tremaine Chelsea picks up his second personal foul on the charge. That is the third team foul against Neosho with 15:52 left here in the second half. Pirates up 48-46. Indy with the ball. Monroe gets it in the empty backcourt to Carsomer Paul. He'll bring it up across midcourt. Paul drives right side. He's cut off. Now he goes into the paint. Looks for help. Finds it outside. Tim Dowser. Shot clock at 17. Now to Etienne. To Dowser. He'll fire for three. It's off the mark. Downing with the rebound for Neosho. Pirates up 48-46. Downing drives to the right wing. Hands it off to Chelsea. Now down on baseline to Hughes. He's cut off by Dowser. He'll throw it out top. Relaford. He'll fire from three. It's off the mark. Tim Dowser rips down the rebound for Indy. He'll bring it up across midcourt. Throws it left wing. Three ball coming. It's off the mark by Carsomer Paul. Relaford with the rebound for Neosho. He'll bring it up across midcourt to Titus. Titus looks it inside, down on baseline to Hughes, and we're going to get a whistle under the basket, and they're going to get a blocking foul against the Pirates, and that goes against Tim Dowser. That's Dowser's first. And the second team foul against Indy with 15:02 left here in the second half. Pirates up 48-46 over Neosho County. First meeting back on March 13th, the Panthers winning up in Chanute over the Pirates 82-75. So Indy trying to exact some revenge here tonight at the ICC Fieldhouse here in the final regular season home game for the Pirates on sophomore night. Monday night, we start March Madness, JUCO style, as the Region 6 tournament unfolds across the state of Kansas. Pirate women will be hosting, and so will the Pirate men. Inside it goes to Titus. He's double teamed, and now we're going to get a whistle under the basket, and what are they going to get? They're going to get a reach-in foul against Indy. This going against Carsomer Paul, his first. And now both teams have three team fouls at the 15-minute mark, and Neosho tries to get it in again, and once again it's knocked out of bounds. So Panthers are going to try their luck once again with 19 on the shot clock, 14:59 on the game clock in the second half. They go in the corner to Downing, out top to Relaford. Pirates go man-to-man defense. Relaford on the drive. He'll put the scoop shot up. No good. Tipped around. Madison Monroe skies up for the rebound for Indy. Gets it off to Carsomer Paul. Now to Keating Etienne. To Monroe. He puts the floater up. It won't go. Tipped around. Dowser comes up with it. Tim puts up the shot. He's going to be fouled. And they're going to get the Panthers with the foul, and it goes against Daniel Titus. That's his third. Titus, the 6'8" sophomore from Australia, whistled for an early third foul at the 14:38 mark, second half. Dowser at the line, and he willed that one over the front of the rim as it goes in. Tim Dowser now with a total of 17 points. Second shot, he swishes it through, so 18 for Dowser. That's his average on the year. Pirates up 50-46. Madison Monroe checks out. Jonathan Mogbo takes his spot on the floor for Indy. Pirates press in the backcourt. DeAndre Buggage with it for the Panthers. He'll get it across midcourt. Carsomer Paul on him. Buggage pulls up from the free throw line. It's short on the shot, gets his own rebound, and now we're going to get a foul after the shot, and it goes against Jonathan Mogbo of Indy. That's his third. Fourth team foul for the Pirates. Non-shooting. Panthers get it in the corner. Titus. Inside it goes to Downing. He'll put the shot up and in for two. So Cougar Downing now with 21 points for the Panthers. Indy's lead at 50-48. Inside it goes to Keating Etienne, who knifes his way down the baseline for two. Etienne now in double digits with 12. 52-48. We're under 14 minutes. Downing fires again from nearly Elk City and hits a triple. Cougar Downing, 6 trifectas tonight for the Panthers. He's got 24 points, and the Pirate lead sliced down to 52-51 with 13:56 left here in the second half. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. It's Pirate basketball only on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Welcome back to the field house here in Indy on sophomore night. Pirates clinging to a 1-point lead, 52-51 over the Neosho County Panthers with 13:56 remaining in the second half. And it's been the Cougar Downing show for the Panthers. 6 trifectas for Downing. He has 24 points tonight. Pirates with the ball, leading by 1. Carsomer Paul across midcourt. Neosho goes man-to-man defense. Paul throws it out top. Jonathan Mogbo at the elbow. Now to Artist. He'll fire from 3, and Shaman says, anything you can do, I can do better. That's 4 triples for him. He's got a dozen. 55-51. Pirate lead at 4 as we hit the 13.5-minute mark here in the second half. Buggage with it out top between the rings over to Titus. Inside it goes to Hughes, and now we're going to get a whistle under the basket, and there's going to be an offensive foul going against DeAndre Hughes of Neosho. That's his third. So both the big men, Hughes and Titus, with 3 personal fouls for the Panthers. 13-18 and counting. Indy with the ball and the 4-point lead to the high post Mogbo. He's double teamed in the lane. He'll put the shot up high off the rim, and it rolls in for 2. Jonathan Mogbo now in the scorebook. 57-51. We hit the 13-minute mark, second half. Pirates out to a 6-point lead into the corner. Titus, he'll fire from 3, and the big guy drops the rainbow for 3 points. Titus now with 5. 57-54. Indy's lead cut to 3. Inside to Dowser. The ball tipped away, but they're going to say Indy touched it last. I don't know about that one. Regardless, it goes back to the Panthers with 12:43 on the clock, second half. Pirates leading 57-54. Full court pressure by Indy. Relaford with it in the backcourt. Gets it to now over to Chelsea. Now to Buggage. Buggage will walk it across the timeline right side. Man-to-man defense, Indy. Over to Downing. He'll fire again from 3, and again Downing drills it. 7 triples tonight. Cougar Downing, 27 points. We're tied at 57, under 12.5 minutes here in the second half. At this rate, Downing will have 50. 3-point shot, no good by Indy. That was Carsomer Paul, and here come the Panthers on the run, left wing. Chelsea goes inside to Titus. He'll put the shot up. It won't go on the reverse layup. Paul with it, throws it down the floor, and then it's tipped out of bounds by DeAndre Buggage for Neosho. Pirates get it back. 1 tick under 12 minutes left, tied at 57 all. Independence was up by 6, and then the next thing you know, they gave the ball to Cougar Downing, and voila. Here come the Pirates under the basket. Shot put up no good by Carsomer Paul. Rebound controlled by Titus for the Panthers. He gets it off in the backcourt to Buggage. Buggage behind the back dribble, now between the legs, between the rings, throws it over to Titus. He'll fire away from 3, and it lips out. Shaman Artis comes up with a rebound for Indy. 2 on 3. Artis zips it in the corner to Paul. Now to Dowser. Tim drives into the paint. Shot up and under with the left hand. Tim Dowser with the reverse layup. Pretty move for Dowser. He has 20. Pirates go up 59-57 with 11:28 left in the second half. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. It's Pirate basketball here on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. And welcome back to the field house. Pirates up 59-57 with 11:28 remaining. Neosho with the ball. Panthers get it in. Backcourt pressure by the Pirates. DeAndre Buggage will get across the timeline, dribbling right side. Now he wants to go to the bucket. He'll put the floater up on the baseline. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Neosho comes up with it. Downing fires away again from three. And he hits another triple. Wow. He is on fire. 30 points tonight for Cougar Downing. Panthers take a 1-point lead, 60-59. Going inside to Monroe. He puts the shot up, and Downing rejects it out of bounds. Pirates get it back with 18 on the shot clock. One of the most amazing shooting performances I have seen. 8 triples by Cougar Downing. Downing, a freshman out of Olathe, Kansas. Pirates get it in. Out top, it goes to Paul. Inside to Etienne. He's bodied up. He'll put the shot up off the rim, and it rims off. No good, but there is a foul against the Panthers, and that goes against Cougar Downing, his third. So to the free throw line to shoot a pair for the Pirates, Keeving Etienne, who has 12 points, and he's 2 for 2 at the line. 10:48 remaining in the second half. Indy trails by 1. And Etienne misses the first free throw. Never fails. Anytime you brag about somebody at the charity stripe, that's pretty much the sportscaster's jinx. One more coming for Etienne. 6'7" sophomore from Apopka, Florida. He drops it through the net. We're tied. 60 all. Pressure in the backcourt by Indy. Buggage with the ball for the Panthers. He'll bring it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by the Pirates. 10:37 and counting. It goes to Relaford on the far side of the court. He'll fire from long distance. It's short. Long rebound goes to Downing. Now to Buggage, right wing. Back to Downing. He'll put up another three. This one's off the mark, but tipped in by Magic Relaford. Relaford picks up his 16th point, and the Panthers go up 62-60. And now there's a whistle and a conversation going on between the officials with 10:22 left here in the second half. And evidently everybody's where we set. Panthers up by 2. Pirates with the ball, 6:20 and counting here from the field house in Indy. Carsomer Paul dribbles right side with the spin move in the left. The shot up and in for 2. And Carsomer Paul coming up with a big bucket, his 4th point of the night. Tied at 62 all. We hit the 10-minute mark in the second half. Relaford with it out top for the Panthers. Throws it right side. There's a three. Buggage, it's way off the mark, and then a whistle and a foul under the basket. And they're going to get Madison Monroe with the personal foul. That's his third. 15 fouls against Indy, 16 fouls against Neosho. Non-shooting foul, and the Panthers to get it in under their basket. 9:55 remaining. We're going to take the under 10-minute media timeout. That means 30 seconds for you to dash to the refrigerator and load up. Pirates tied 62 all. We're going to take the 30-second break. Pirate basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. And welcome back to the field house here on the campus of Independence Community College. Jeff Carpenter, the man behind the mic, the voice of the Pirates, bringing you Jayhawk Conference basketball, Eastern Division style, in the final home regular season game for the Independence Pirates, who are tied up 62-all with the visiting Neosho County Panthers out of Chanute, Kansas. And for those of you unfamiliar with the geographic layout here in southeast Kansas, Chanute, about a 40-minute drive north from Indy. Panthers have the ball under their basket, east end. Chelsea to get it in. Monroe guards the ball. It goes to Titus on the block. Back to Chelsea. Down in the corner, back to Titus. He's double teamed. Out top, Buggage. He'll fire for three. It's off the mark. Madison Monroe with the rebound for Indy. Gets it off to Carson Paul. Back to Monroe across the timeline right side to Artist in the corner. He throws the ball away. Pickpocketed the other way by Chelsea. He'll drive and has it rejected by Carson Paul, but Neosho comes up with it. 25 on the shot clock. We're under 9.5 minutes. Tied at 62. Downing drives, puts it up with the right hand. It's no good. Indy with the rebound. Etienne gets it off to Paul. He'll bring it across midcourt, sets the offense between the circles. Into the corner. Artist hits the three ball. Shaman dialing it in from downtown for his fifth triple of the night. Pirates go up 65-62. And a timely trifecta by Shaman Artist for Indy. Pirates go full court press. Ty Butner to guard the ball. Now it goes over to Relaford. Carson Paul spies him, man-to-man defense. Relaford across the timeline. We go under 9 minutes to Cougar Downing. You better guard him anytime he gets near the mid-court stripe. Over to Relaford, left wing. Now to Titus, out top between the rings. He'll fire for three. It's off. Rebound controlled by Indy. Carson Paul. Down the floor, right wing. Madison Monroe. He'll go in paint, kicks it out to Paul. 22 on the shot clock, 8:40 on the game clock. Right wing pass goes to Keeving Etienne. He'll throw it out top to Paul. He'll fire for three. This one lips out. Ty Butner puts it back up. It won't go in, but it's tipped off the hands of Neosho County out of bounds. And the Pirates get it back with 20 on the shot clock, 8:29 on the game clock, 65-62 on the scoreboard. Independence. Monroe to get it in. Gets it down low to Butner. He'll spot up, tries to put the shot up, and he's going to be fouled over the back. And they're going to get Magic Relaford with the personal. Relaford's first, 7th team foul for Indy. So it'll be at the free throw line from here on out with 8:20 for the Pirates. And Ty Butner knocks down the first free throw, his first points of the night. Butner, a 6-foot freshman out of Wichita. Second shot goes for Butner. He's got two. Pirates lead at 5. That's the biggest it's been here in the second half. 67-62, 8:27 left. Neosho gets it in. Backcourt pressure by Indy. Relaford with it. Artist on him. Gets it back to Chelsea across the timeline right side. 8:17 and counting. He'll drive, and we're going to get a reach in against Indy. And they're going to get Carson Paul with his second foul. 16 foul against the Pirates, so still a non-shooting foul. Next one against Indy will send the Panthers to the line for the 1-and-1 bonus. Chelsea gets it in inside. Hughes has it blocked by Tim Dowser. Back the other way is Artist, and they're going to get him with the double dribble call as he goes left wing. Turnover Pirates with 8:11 left here in the second half. Neosho gets the ball back. Relaford will bring it across midcourt with the shake and bake. He'll go right side. He'll fire for three, and Magic Relaford knocks down the triple. That's his third of the night. He's got 19. 67-65. We dip under 8 minutes here in the second half. Paul with it, right wing. Now to Dowser, left wing. Artist, he puts the shot up, but it's blocked by Downing. Neosho comes up with the ball. Relaford will bring it across the timeline. He'll fire from long distance, and he hits another triple. Magic Relaford gives Neosho the 68-67 lead with 7:38 left here in the second half. Relaford now with 4 trifectas, and he's got a total of 22 points. Pirates trail by 1. We're going to take a 30-second commercial break. It's Pirate basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Welcome back to the field house. 7:35 and counting. Pirates with the ball, down 68-67. Drive into the bucket is Carsomer Paul. He puts the shot up, no good, but he is fouled. And Tremaine Chelsea picks up his 3rd personal. 8th team foul for the Panthers. Shooting 2 at the line for Indy, Carsomer Paul. Paul's first shot rattles in. This is his first trip at the line tonight. He's got 5 points. Pirates tie it, 68 all, 7:32 remaining here in the second half. Second shot is up and in for Carsomer Paul. He cashes them both in at the charity stripe. Butner checking out. ETN back in for Indy. Here come the Panthers. Left wing. Antrey Hughes throws it out to Cougar Downing. He's almost out of bounds. I think he still is dangerous. He'll take the long shot, and another 3 ball by Cougar Downing. Unbelievable. You can't stop him. 71-69. Pirates down 2. On the dribble drive, Carsomer Paul puts it up and in for 2 as he hits the deck. Carsomer Paul with the dribble drive penetration. Paul now with 8 points for Indy, who tie it at 71 all with 7:07 left here in the second half. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. You're listening to Pirate Basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Welcome back to the field house here in Indy. It's been raining 3 balls tonight, a lot of them coming off the red-hot shooting of the Neosho County Panthers. How about 9 triples for Cougar Downing? He has 33 points tonight for Neosho County. Magic Relaford, he's knocked down 4 trifectas, and Relaford has 22 points. Pirates tied up 71 all with Neosho County. 7:07 left here in the second half. Chelsea to get the ball in, backcourt pressure. He'll find Relaford. Carsomer Paul on him, man-to-man defensively for the Pirates. Relaford across midcourt, right side. Throws it over, left wing now to Chelsea. Independence in the man-to-man. Right wing it goes. Dribble drive put up by Relaford. It's no good on the shot. Indy with the rebound. Carsomer Paul weaves his way between the defense. Now to Madison Monroe. Monroe drives, and he's going to be fouled going baseline on the shot. And they're going to get DeAndre Hughes with his 4th personal foul for the Panthers with 6:42 left here in the second half. That's the 9th team foul on Neosho, 16 fouls on Indy. And to the line to shoot a pair, it'll be Madison Monroe, the 6'4" sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. He hits the first free throw. That breaks the tie, 72-71 Pirates. Monroe now 4 out of 5 at the stripe. He's got 12 points, looking for 13. And it's lucky. He drops it in. Pirates up by 2, 73-71, 6:40 in counting. Full court press by Indy. Relaford will bring it up across midcourt for the Panthers. Throws it over right side. to Asbury. Asbury passes it off to Relaford. Relaford way outside the arc. He's dangerous. He pulls it back out. Shot clock at 9. Passes it off to Chelsea. Chelsea on the drive. He's cut off by Paul. Now to Downing. Downing puts the floater up at the buzzer, and he hits another three-pointer. 10 triples for Cougar Downing. 36 points tonight. 74-73. Panthers swipe the lead back. Indy to the high post. Keeving Etienne. Etienne on the drive. He's cut off. Puts the floater up with the left hand, and Etienne gets it to go for the 2-ball. 75-74. Indy takes the lead back by 1. Downing again for 3. It's off the mark. Pirates with the rebound. Madison Monroe on the move. He'll throw it near side, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Relaford of Neosho with 5:34 remaining here in the second half. Pirates up 75-74 to Etienne. Now to Dowser. Tim drives, lays it up with the left hand. It won't go. Tip back by Monroe. It won't go. Dowser comes up with it. The fadeaway, and Tim Dowser hits the 12-footer. 77-74, 5:16 and counting. Pirates up by 3. Down on baseline it goes. Now around the perimeter. Asbury, he'll put it up, and that's a 3-ball. His 5th point of the night. We're tied at 77 as we hit the 5-minute mark. This game seesaws back and forth. To the high post, Etienne in the corner. Dowser guarded by Titus. Shot clock at 14. Now it goes to Monroe, left wing, into the corner. Shimon Artis. Now down to 8. Artis drives. He'll put it up. No good. The follow goes by Madison Monroe. Great job, Monroe, eating the offensive glass. He gets the putback. Indy goes up 79-77 with 4:37 remaining here in the second half. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. You're listening to Pirate Basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Welcome back to the field house here in Indy. Jeff Carpenter, the man behind the mic for Jayhawk Conference basketball. Independence Pirates leading the visiting Neosho County Panthers 79-77 with 4 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the second half. Want to thank everybody for tuning into our broadcast here on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Huge thank you going out to our sponsors and naturally to my man back there in the studio, Nick Bryan. We're going down to the wire. All I can say is don't let Cougar Downing touch the ball. He's got 10 triples tonight. That's right, 10. 4:35 and counting. Panthers with the ball, down 2. Relaford across the timeline. Carsomer Paul on him. Relaford drives right. Now it goes to Downing. He'll fire for 3. It's off the mark. Tim Dowser comes up with the rebound. And believe it or not, Cougar Downing missed. Under the basket, Keeving Etienne lays it in. Good pass by Dowser to find Etienne lurking on the baseline. 81-77, Pirates by 4. 4:05 and counting here in the second half remains. Right wing, Asbury. He'll try to drive on Artis, pulls it out, dumps it off to Chelsea. Right wing, shot clock at 13. Long 3-ball, and it goes in by Magic Relaford, who hits the deck. And Relaford hits his 5th triple of the night. 81-80. Pirate lead at 1. Now it goes to Dowser. He'll drive, puts it up in traffic, and Tim Dowser hits the deck. Indy back up by 3, 83-80. 3.5 minutes and counting here in the second half. And we're going to get a turnover against the Panthers as Downing steps out of bounds on the near baseline. 3:28 remaining. DeAndre Hughes checking back into the lineup for Neosho. Hughes has 4 personal fouls. Indy with the ball in the 3-point lead, and here comes Carsomer Paul across midcourt, dribbling right side to Tim Dowser. He fires for 3. It's off the mark. Cougars comes up with the loose ball. Cougar Downing, and he'll kick it over to Relaford. Left wing, Titus. He'll fire for 3. It's off the mark. Dowser skies for the rebound for Indy. The Pirates up by 3. We near the 3-minute mark here in the second half. Fasten your seat belts, folks. It's going to be a photo finish to the high post. ETN. He'll drive into the lane, puts the shot up, it's blocked. Neosho comes up with it. It's going to be Titus. Now to Chelsea. It goes to Relaford. Inside pass going to DeAndre Hughes, and they're going to get a reach around, and it's a foul against Madison Monroe. That's Monroe's 4th for the Pirates. 7th team foul for Indy, 19 fouls for Neosho. And now the Panthers at the line for the 1-and-1, trailing 83-80 with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. DeAndre Hughes is 1 for 2 at the stripe. He misses it. Rebound controlled by the Pirates. Big miss by Hughes. Indy with the ball up 3, 2:37 and counting here in the second half. Carsomer Paul pulls up from mid-range. It's off the mark. Rebound controlled by ETN, and Keeving puts it in off the window. ETN has been a monster on the glass. Pirates up 5, 85-80. Chelsea back the other way. He puts it up for the Panthers. It's off the mark. Tim Dowser is a glass eater as well. He comes up with the rebound for the Pirates. 2:10 and counting. Pirates holding an 85-80 lead. And now Indy slows it down. Carsomer Paul setting the offense between the circles. We hit the 2-minute mark. Shot clock at 11. Paul on the move. He'll drive right side, spinning in the lane, puts the floater up with the spinning right hand. Carsomer Paul, what a shot for 2, and the Pirates go up by 7, 87-80. With 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining in the second half. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. You're listening to Pirate Basketball here on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Welcome back to the field house here in Indy. Jeff Carpenter with your play-by-play tonight of Pirate basketball. The Pirate men on top of Neosho County, 87-80 with 1 minute, 48 seconds left. And certainly want to mention again, big congrats going out to the Independence Pirate women's team winning 89-59 over Neosho tonight, as the Pirate women improving to 14-6 and Jayhawks 16-6 overall. They prepare for the Region 6 playoffs that start this Monday, April 5th, right here at Indy at the field house. One thing we know for sure as of now, the Pirates are sitting in second place on the women's side. Pressure in the backcourt. Relaford with it for Neosho. He'll bring it across the timeline. 1:40 and counting. He'll fire for 3. It's off the mark and hits the guide wire on the carom. The ball goes back to Independence with 97 seconds left, leading 87-80. Neosho goes full court pressure. Monroe gets it into Artis. Right back to Monroe. Now to Carsomer Paul across the timeline. He picks up the dribble, throws it cross court to Artis, right back to Paul out near center circle. Shot clock at 17, game clock at 1:22. Pirates up 87-80. Paul with the between the leg dribble, Downing on him. Paul with the shake and bake, throws it left wing. Madison Monroe, he'll put the floater up off the glass, no good. The tip back goes, it won't fall, and then Dowser flushes it. Oh, Tim Dowser. loud and proud with the two-handed flush. The Pirates go up 89-80. We're under a minute. Hughes with it. Now to Downing. He'll drive with the floater. Puts it up. No good. Charging call against Cougar Downing. And Downing picks up his fourth personal foul with 52.1 seconds remaining here in the second half. Independence holding all the cards, leading 89-80 over the Neosho County Panthers. And the Pirates trying to exact some revenge after the Panthers clipped them in their first meeting on March 13th, 82-75. Tonight, the Pirates up 9. They still have 52 seconds remaining. And we want to go back again to the women's basketball situation. The Jayhawk East, Butler at the 1 seed, Indy at the 2 seed, Coffeyville currently at the 3 seed. But we understand the Red Ravens will have a makeup game against Northwest Kansas Tech out of Goodland, Kansas. I don't know where that game's going to be played at, but I can tell you one thing. If I had to make the drive to Goodland, I'd say forget it. Indy to get the ball in. Heavy backcourt pressure. Monroe gets it in to ETN. He's double teamed. He'll dribble out of it. Kicks it over to Carson or Paul. Paul across the timeline. Throws to Dowser in the corner. Out top ETN. And now the Pirates will play keep away. And Magic Relaford is relegated to fouling Carson or Paul with 40.1 seconds remaining. Relaford picks up his second personal, 10th team foul for the Panthers. And now it's double bonus time for the Pirates for the remaining 40 seconds of the game. This time, Carson Paul goes to the stripe. He's 2 for 2. Paul eyes the bucket. First shot rims out. Now I'm going to quit saying what these guys are shooting because every time it's a jinx. Paul gets another shot at it. The Pirates up 89-80. 40.1 seconds remaining, but when you got a team that shoots the three like the Panthers, no lead is safe, and Paul rattles in the second free throw. He's now 3 for 4 at the line. 9 points for Carson Paul tonight. Pirates up 90-80 with 40.1 seconds left. They'll press in the backcourt. Chelsea to get it in. He throws it to Magic Relaford. I catch the ball. I hand it off. And the Pirates are 38.9 seconds away as the ball is turned over by Neosho County. Indy up by 10. Madison Monroe to get it in. Looking, he'll throw it out center circle to Keeving ETN, and ETN's going to be fouled by Tremaine Chelsea. That's Chelsea's fourth personal. And already double bonus for the Pirates. 37.4 ticks left here in the second half. Independence up 90-80 over Neosho County. Pirates trying to improve to 10-9 in Jayhawk. ETN hits the first free throw. ETN now 4 out of 5 at the stripe. Next shot, he misses it. And I said I wouldn't say it. Neosho with the ball down 91-80, down to 31 seconds. Driving baseline is Chelsea. He'll put the shot up and misses it. Rebound ripped down by Tim Dowser for Indy. We're down to 24 seconds, and it's all but academic now. Dowser goes in. He'll lay it in off the glass. Count the bucket and the foul. And the foul's going to go against Cougar Downing, and that's going to be it tonight for Cougar Downing. He is going to foul out of this game. But what an incredible performance by Cougar Downing tonight. He just flat out shot lights out tonight. 9 triples for Downing. How about 10 triples? Downing ends up with 36 points tonight for the Panthers. Dowser misses the and one. Neosho with the rebound. 17.3 seconds remaining. Tim Dowser to check out to a great ovation here at the field house. The sophomore from Fort Lauderdale has been outstanding in his 2 years at Independence Community College. Relaford puts up the three. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Indy comes up with it and start the celebration, Pirates, as Indy will knock off Neosho County. 93-80 is the final score tonight. Independence getting the double-digit victory and some sweet revenge over the Neosho County Panthers as the Pirates improve to 10-9 in Jayhawk play and 12-9 overall with the victory. We're going to head it back to the studios for a full 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the game. This is Pirate Basketball on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out for sophomore night. Both sets of Pirate teams in the night with a win. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time.
Stats.
Oh, I'm just looking.
You can grab print them off. It should be right now.
Come back.
Is the final?
I don't think so. Is it?
I want to know what their 3% was in the
Let's
second
see.
half.
Hold on.
That's why they didn't miss.
We're going to host the first round against Pratt, Colby, or Seward, depending on what happens. This could be the win.
They all said.
And you got the ones. 5 p.m., 7 p.m.
5 p.m. Who are they hosting?
Who's hosting? Women? Probably Northwest Tech. And then you got the whole scenario there. So what could really happen, and don't put this on Tony's head, Northwest Tech might come down early, play Coffeyville. But I don't think they would. There'd be no reason.
Right.
And Maroon Street is not supposed to happen.
Okay.
There it is. I want to see what their 3 was.
I didn't
second
email
half.
you.
That's it?
I don't think I emailed you the whole situations.
They only shot 42% from the 3 in the second half. It felt like a lot more than that.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, is that kid on this team?
This kid is unbelievable.
I already gave it back to him.
36 points. I wonder what his percentage was because he did not miss.
And welcome back to the field house here in Independence. It's a final in the men's game, a wild one down to the wire. Pirates pulling away, though, in the second half, winning 93-80 over the Neosho County Panthers. Panthers coming in with red-hot shooting led by Cougar Downing, who fired in 36 points tonight, 10 trifectas for Downing, one of the most amazing shooting performances I've ever witnessed personally. But it was not enough. The Pirates outlast the Panthers. 93-80 is the final. Indy getting the big win tonight as they improve to 10-9 in Jayhawk play and 12-9 overall. And now Independence getting ready for the Region 6 Jayhawk Conference playoffs, which will begin this coming Monday night. And from the information that's been funneled to me during our timeout, Pirate men to host on Monday, April 5th, 7 o'clock p.m. right here at the ICC Fieldhouse, and it'll be one of the 3 following teams, Pratt, Colby, or Seward, and it is still undecided yet until games are completed tonight. But we do know the Pirate men will host one of those 3 teams at 7 o'clock from the Fieldhouse this Monday, April 5th, and the Pirate women, they will also host a first-round playoff game, 5 p.m., and the question mark is their opponent. There is a possibility it will be Northwest Kansas Tech out of Goodland, but nothing is set in stone as of yet. One thing that is set in stone is the fact that I have a special guest next to me, Pirate head coach Bill Morosco. And as always, Bill, congratulations on a big win tonight. Exciting game, high scoring. Neosho County came in throwing flames outside the three-point arc. I was thinking before long you're going to have to get some handcuffs to put on Cougar Downing. He had 36 points tonight and hit 10 triples.
Yeah, and Magic Relaford wasn't bad either. Those two guys were, I'd have to say, were pretty highlighted in our scouting report. But when you can shoot like those guys can, it is really hard to guard them because we're like, okay, well, take away their 3-point shot, but they're both such great ball handlers. They can get to the rim, and Magic did a great job of that tonight and finishing. So then they put you in a tough situation of what can you do, and so. But we did a good job. They eventually cooled off, maybe the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and we were able to convert and turn those missed threes into transition baskets, and that was the plan. I wish there were fewer made threes, but we knew they were definitely going to get them up.
Yeah, they shot lights out the first time we played them up in Chanute, Coach, and we knew coming in tonight that's their MO. We knew they were going to put the ball up outside the arc. What nobody could have predicted is Cougar Downing to have the night that he did tonight. I mean, truly, without a doubt, one of the purest three-point shooting exhibitions I've ever been a part of tonight. When you knock down 10 triples, I don't know how many he took. I think around 14 or 15
17
shots.
is what
17.
These
so
unofficial stats
10
say.
out of 17 is pretty hot shooting outside the arc.
Oh, I would take that any day of the week. And it's funny, his previous 2 games, he'd made a total of 12, which is already outstanding. 6 each game. He made 6 against Coffeyville and 6 against Cloud County. I think both were on the road. Cloud was on the road. Coffeyville was at home for them. And my assistant was like, there's no way he can keep that hot shooting up. We'll be okay. You just got to watch out for Relaford. And he didn't only keep it up, he kept it, he kept it rolling. So, I'm glad we don't have to play him in our first playoff game. He might go for 12 threes.
Anything's possible in the Jayhawk, Bill, no doubt. Again, huge win tonight for your Pirates, getting ready now for the Region 6 playoffs to unfold this coming Monday night. And we know we're going to be hosting a game. We don't know exactly who the opponent is going to be, but on sophomore night tonight, your guys delivered, came up big for the guys that'll be departing this next year. And I know it's kind of a bittersweet moment when you ultimately have to say goodbye to these sophomores, but just looking at what they have accomplished here, it's been incredible. Tim Dowser holds a special place in everybody's heart here at Independence.
He sure does, and he's one that we're going to miss. And I was glad I was able to get him out of the game with still a little bit of time remaining, so the crowd could show their admiration for him. I mean, he's one of the hardest playing kids in the country. He leaves it all on the court for us, and he's a kid that we'll never forget around here. And one thing that's really funny is we talked about it when he was being recruited over the summer. I first saw him when I was a Division II assistant at Barry University, and he was just hoping a Division II school would give him a chance, and that didn't happen. We didn't even offer him at Barry, but I got the job out here, and I was like, you know what, we probably do need to take a chance on this kid, and he's done nothing but exceed our expectations, and he's going to be a great player, and the University of Tulsa is getting a steal.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And to have him nearby for fans to be able to watch him play some home games there at the University of Tulsa, that's pretty exciting in itself. And just the fact for him to carry on his career at a Division I school, that's outstanding and well-deserved for Tim.
No question. It's selfishly, it's amazing to have him so close. And, to my wife and I, he's like our first son. So we love that we can go see him play, and through his ups and downs, he's always had our team's best interest in heart, and we're always going to be indebted to him, for helping us get rolling out here.
I don't want to steal any thunder tonight from the big win, Coach, but what's your thoughts going forward here for the playoffs coming up? What's going to be your message really to your guys going into the first round of the Region 6 tournament?
Win or go home. We got to leave it all on the line here. And, there's really, we had some guys step up tonight that was great. And we'll have to hope for that to continue. And the guys who didn't have their greatest game, we need to get them back ready to roll. And we're going to have a few extra days to do that since we won't play again until Monday.
Been a great win tonight, man. What a fantastic way to finish out the regular season here at the field house in Indy with the big win, 93-80 over Neosho County. And excited for the Region 6 playoffs to start, man. This is when it really gets fun, and it is one and done, win or go home. But, boy, the excitement's going to be electric here at the field house Monday night.
Absolutely. I hope Pirate Country will all be out here in attendance, Jeff.
All right, Bill. Thank you so much, man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Go Pirates.
Bill Morosco tonight, Indy winning 93-80 down the stretch, defeating Neosho County. Pirates improving to 10-9 in Jayhawk play, 12-9 overall, and Neosho County dropping to 6-13 in conference play and 8-13 overall with the loss. We'll take a look here at some of the scoring stats, and I'm going to try to run these down for everybody as best I can. Cougar Downing for Neosho County, again, lights out performance, 10 out of 17 outside the three-point arc en route to a 36-point performance tonight. Magic Relaford, his backcourt running mate, he ends up going 5 out of 13 from outside the arc, and Relaford finishes with 25 points tonight. Daniel Titus with 5 points for the Panthers. DeAndre Hughes with 3 points. Tremaine Chesley with 6 points. And Quentin Asbury with 5.